Hi everyone. So my name is Garit Lazar Faraon, and today I'm a certified accredited life coach, a best-selling co-author, and a speaker. I'm also a life teacher and I facilitate workshops. So today what you will discover in this video is a question many of you have, and that is how to have more time. So I'm going to show you ways on how you can triple your time by a system that I use. And I will share a few tips that I personally use with my clients that can help you have more time. So allow me to start by my story. Allow me to share my story first. So when I started my business, and this is mostly for if you are a business owner, a mom, or maybe even an executive, the same information applies to all of you. So when I started my business in 2008, which is 8 years ago, is that I wanted to do everything. I wanted to do everything, and I worked many hours thinking that I have to fill out all my long to-do list. And what has happened is that I ended up being frustrated, angry, exhausted, tired, and you know what? I didn't even finish any of my tasks. I always left tasks that aren't finished and I jumped from one task to another thinking that trying to juggling a million and one thing. I remember at that time I was taking two coaching courses, and I was on a book joint venture with some people. I was on another radio venture with some other people, and I was working on my website. I was working on my blog. I was doing a million things all by myself. And at some point, it started to take a toll on me. I started to feel exhausted and I wasn't happy because I wasn't accomplishing anything. So I decided at that time, I've tried a lot of things to try and organize my time, but I just didn't have any idea how. So at some point, I have decided to hire a time management coach to help me out. You see, at that time, my mind was chaos. I I worked as a teacher before in a 9 to 5 job, and I had no idea how to discipline myself. I didn't know, I mean, I was very good at working, but I just didn't know how to manage the time, how to structure it, how to put everything together. Not to mention that in between that job and my business, I was also a stay-at-home mom for several years. So all that, and I really didn't know how to structure my time. So I got myself overwhelmed and I procrastinated on some stuff. And when I took my time management coach, she told me, Galit, you have to do only 3 things a day. Only 3 things a day. That's it. Just decide what are those 3 things that are really important to you, that important for your work. Now, of course, I didn't stop there. I mean, after I had my time management coach, I started to get a passion for this. And I started to learn many other techniques. I went to teleseminars, I read books, I read articles. I started to learn everything that I could put my hands on. And I ended up helping my own clients as well with that. Every single client I got came to me to help them with managing their time. So today I'm helping people find and follow their passion, And I'm also helping people find their time, because guess what? People who come to me to find their passion, once they find their passion and they get clear about it, they don't know how to find time to work on it. And I have many entrepreneurs who also come to me because they just want to know how to find more time in their lives. And my philosophy of time is that it is about choices. That's my philosophy, and that's what I'm always saying, because that was one of the lessons that I have learned, is that time is about choices. Every single day you make a choice on how you are going to use your time. And sometimes you may make choices on wasting time on things that are not very important. So how do you start? Where do you start? So here is what I have learned. And I just wanted to say that I've also watched Chalene Johnson as well, and I have learned a lot from her as well. So here are some things. Number one, think of what are the most important activities you want to focus on. And when choosing that, what are some of your values? What are some of your beliefs? I believe that when you choose time, it is important to choose time according to who you are, according to what really matters to you in life. If family matters to you, then choose something that is according to that value. If business is important for you, then choose according to that. So really, I make a list of what are the most important things in your life. What activities do you want to focus on? What is really close to your heart? And from there, think about what are some of your time wasters. What are some things you don't really need? I realize that I don't need to look 3 times a day for email. And are all social media, because as an entrepreneur, we do have to be on social media, but what social media is really going to bring you revenue over time, and what social media is, well, a little bit waste of time where you sit there, let's say 4 hours, and you don't know what you have done, right? And there could be people who are asking you for stuff you don't feel like doing, okay? And that you can easily say no to. Perhaps activities that are not related to your most important list, whatever that is. So as I said, first of all, number one, what are some of the activities that are most important to you? Number two, what are some of the time wasters, garbage items that you don't need, that you can easily just eliminate? And I promise you that at least if you use those 2 things right now, and I will share more tips in my other videos, if you use just the 2 things, I assure you that you will have much more time in your life. And I will add you a little bonus, and I will say another thing that is very important is the ability to be able to say no to what is not important to you. And there are ways of saying no to things guilt-free. And if you go to www.bloomingconfidence.com/blog, then you will find a blog about it, on how to say no guilt-free. Now, if you need more help with that, then you can, I would be really happy to help you. So how about you jump on a triple your time session with me, a complimentary triple your time session with me, and I can take you step by step. I have a 6-step process that I can take you through so you can have more time in your life. Again, my name is Galit Lazar Faraon, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!